tell you, this is totally off script. I hope they don't fire me. But over 8 years ago, the Lord gave me a vision of being on a stage, very similar to this, before I had ever even tasted the peace drink. It seems just as surreal now as it did then, but here we are, and I can just tell you how excited I am to be here with you at Leaders Retreat to talk about something that I am super passionate about, and that is the importance of authentic storytelling on social media. But I will also be the exact opposite of authentic if I didn't mention that it is so intimidating to be speaking to a room of incredible leaders, because I learn from so many of you every single day. But when I think about leadership and someone who taught me to show up authentically, even when it's scary, my brain immediately goes to Dr. Brene Brown. She's influenced my career as a social worker, and now as I build my business by telling my story with a whole heart, remembering that I may not be an influencer on social media, but I am influential, and so are you. I do change lives when I show up, live into my values, and do it scared. So, now that we got that out of the way, let's talk about how we can pull this all together for an incredible launch of our new Lemon Lime Hydrate. So, who is as excited as me as this really I am so excited. It tastes delicious. So, how about we put in some work to make sure that we spread this excitement all over social media? There are just 15 days, including today, until the official launch. So if we all come together with an intentional social media strategy that we all execute at once, it's really going to make waves. And we have seen what Plexus ambassadors can do when we're all rowing in the same direction. We are a force to be reckoned with. But at the same time, we all know what it feels like to be sold to all of the time on social media. We don't want to just be another ad. It's important for us to cut through that noise and stand out by using elements of story. So we've created a plan for you. Are you ready? So here's how it's going to look. March 21st through March 26th is when we're going to talk about the problem. So in this case, it's the various struggles of staying hydrated. And we will be sharing that without mentioning the new flavor or posting any images that show Lemon Lime Hydrate. March 27th through the 28th is when we're going to begin teasing a solution to those problems. And then finally, on the 29th, we launch. So, now that we have a timeline, let's get strategic with our storytelling. So, what I'm going to do is share just one example post from each of these phases to get your wheels spinning. And first up, we have that problem phase. So, the goal here with posts like these is to help people understand the problem that Hydrate can solve. So we want to relate to these problems in a way where people see themselves in the story and they think, that sounds like me. So in this post, the problem is staying hydrated while traveling, which almost everyone can relate to, probably some of you in this room right now. So long trips in the car, super dry airplanes, walking 20 miles at Walt Disney World do not bode well for the body. So let's take a second to think about your day-to-day. In your life, what are some other examples that you have of trying to stay hydrated but being really busy, okay? So maybe you snap a picture of you heading to the gym, running the kids to practice, going to work, or trying to bring in, here's this one, trying to bring in all the groceries from the car in one trip. You know what I'm talking about? All of these are great relatable examples of when we could and probably should rehydrate. But life gets busy. The idea is to get people thinking about the problem, shining light on the problems, so that we can bring hope to that problem. Because often we just accept things as normal or just the way it is. So, as we're typing up our captions, we should make sure our post provides an answer to their problems of staying hydrated. And that makes me wonder if maybe it doesn't always have to be this way. And then we have the teaser phase. So,
Awesome girl here, and I have the biggest news.
on March 29th. And it might be the answer to those problems that we've brought to their attention over the last few days. And we're also teasing that it's going to be convenient and taste great. But we aren't doing any of that until March 27th. And please remember, we still won't be mentioning Hydrate Lemon Lime. We're posting the pretty pictures that we took of us with the samples. We won't be using those in our teaser posts. But we still will be relatable, answering problems, hinting that something is coming, but only for that 48-hour window prior to launch. Because what this does is helps maximize that build-up and excitement for that final phase. And then on March 29th, you'll finally share the news. Hydrate Lemon Lime is launched to the world. It's time to blast all that hydrate hype. Share about the benefits of hydration without the artificial flavors, colors, or sweeteners. Share stories about how simple and convenient it is, and how the lemon lime flavor is sure to be a hit with the whole family. Now, please keep in mind that what we've shown you today are just examples. We want you to take them and put your own spin on them. Get creative with it. And if you need to revisit these later, we have them and even more fun examples coming your way soon at the Branding for Success event on March 17th. So if you are Ruby or above, or you attended Super Saturday, you have a special invitation and you're not going to want to miss it, because Shalene Johnson and Kula Callahan will be there to share even more social media and storytelling with you. So in the meantime, what you need to do is start creating post and caption ideas in your favorite format on your favorite platform. So for example, like I already said, I love a good reel because I feel that it's a really powerful way to reach a lot of people with the solution to the problems dehydration can cause. So, and for me personally, reels are a way I can come across as the most authentic, goofy version of myself. And you can do the same. Showcase your personality, because people order from those they know, like, and trust. And a big part of that is being relatable and showing them that you understand them. I also love using stories on Facebook and Instagram. This is a wonderful way to reach people who are already interacting with you, but you can use free templates on sites like Canva to make quick slides like these that show product features in an educational but still eye-catching way. Keep them short to 2 or 3 slides so we keep their attention, and use interaction tools to engage with your audience. So I really like to use polls as a call to action, so people can quickly click if they would like a sample, more information, if they relate to your story, or if they're ready to give it a try for themselves. And also, please don't forget to show your face. I know it can be scary, but let your mind chatter and show up there. Talk to the camera like you're talking to one person, maybe even your best friend or someone you're really close with. Don't talk to everybody, talk to one person. People love a good story, especially when they can see themselves in your shoes. So talk to them about how you fit hydrate into your daily routine, why you're excited about the new flavor option, what you're going to mix it with. Tell them what specific problems it's going to address in your life. Shine light to them. And don't forget, you can use this storytelling strategy for anything, not just a flavor or a product launch. So start preparing today. Start using that storytelling method today. Use what you've learned as inspiration to think really big. We're going to get the world hydrated, right? We're going to help shine light into some of the darkest places of people's lives. So as you prepare, don't just take your pretty pictures and your fun videos. Remember to include those storytelling elements and use your voice to create captions that provide value as well. Are you ready to get to work?